Is this the hardest part about getting in shape?
No, no,
Ooh,
no,
yeah.
no.
Let's talk about mindset. I've been a personal trainer for over 17 years and I'm currently going through my own body transformation. I'm about 20% done, so that means I've got 80% to go until I'm in tip-top shape. So when looking back over the years and looking at the clients that have come to see me, it's normally a mindset problem, not an ability or an understanding problem. They get it, they understand what they need to do, but it's something in the mind and their mindset that is letting them down. So what if the key to transforming your body does not lie in your workouts or in your diet, but instead a simple shift in mindset which will actually lead to the results you're looking for? Think about it. How many times have you hesitated to start something new because you just didn't want to make a mistake? We get caught up in this thing where if we don't do it perfectly, it means we fail, or it means we're going to fail. This is not the case. Whether it's starting a diet, working out, or getting up earlier, the fear of even starting, the fear of messing up will stop it from even trying. But here's the thing. When you start your weight loss journey with the right attitude, it makes it a lot easier to continue and meet your goal. So this isn't about positive thinking, voodoo mindset shit. It's about setting yourself up for lasting success. And the first step in that process is realizing something crucial. You can't mess this up. You actually can't. So let me explain why this is so powerful. It's simple. When you mess up or when you feel like you've messed up, you simply, and this is the crazy bit, get back on the plan the following day as if nothing happened. There's no need to go mental, have a big binge for 5 or 6 days because you've ruined it. No need for going crazy for weeks. Just get back on the plan tomorrow. Just knowing that you have a plan that works is a free and for anyway. All you need to do is stay the course. The idea that you can't mess this up changes the game. It removes the fear of failure. Here's why. Every step forward is progress. Every positive action you take, no matter how small, is a step forward towards your goal. Even sometimes it don't feel like it, it is. You're making progress every single day. Whether it's choosing water over having a beer at the weekend or going for a short walk, it's all progress. And no matter how small this progress is, it's never failure. Mistakes are learning opportunity. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, you use them as a chance to learn. It might have been a missed workout or naughty meal that set you back, but remember, it's part of the journey. Each mistake teaches you something, and here's the truth, they make a smaller impact than you actually think. One burger and chips isn't going to make you put on a stone. It's just simply impossible, mathematically impossible, so don't worry too much about it. The journey is flexible, not rigid. The journey is never a straight path. We want it to be, but it never is. We want it to be super easy, point A to point B, but it's always in a jagged line. Stuff's gonna happen, stuff that is good, stuff that is bad, stuff that is good, stuff that is bad. This is called being a human being. It kind of sucks sometimes, but it's what we gotta deal with. There will be twists and turns the whole way. That is life, and that's okay. The mindset of you can't mess this up allows you to be flexible. Adapt what works for you instead of following a rigid plan that seems perfect on the outside, but it doesn't fit into your life, which makes it very hard to stick to. Now that you can't mess this up, you can move forward with no fear. But there's another big challenge that can trip you up along the way: comparing yourself to others. It's easy to look at somebody else's progress and feel like you're not doing enough. Here's why thinking like that can hurt your journey. Don't compare yourself to others. Let's dive into why it's so important to create your own path and stick to the path. Everybody starts at a different place. Some people will lose weight faster, some people will add muscle faster. We hate those people, but it doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong or you're not making progress. Everybody will start at a different place and everyone will progress at different paces. So run your own race. Comparison just leads to gloom. We don't want that in our life. We want to be as happy and content as possible. If you're not getting results as fast as you want, it's easy to feel discouraged, especially when you look at other people on social media or your friends that are seemingly doing better than you. Remember, that's their journey, not yours. You, in this situation, need to snap out of it and focus on what you can control. Focus on doing the small tasks that are going to get you the big result, like hitting the subscribe button, hitting a like, putting a comment down. The last one, you know this, but you still will partake in it. Social media is a highlight reel. A lot of your insecurity is going to come from social media. Scroll doom scrolling, looking at these perfect people living their amazing lives. What you see on social media is made up bullshit a lot of the time, especially in the fitness space. You only see the highlight reel. Some of the time as well, we're looking at these fitness influencers, it's comparing your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 10. It just doesn't make sense. There's no point in doing it. And remember, most of them are editing their photos to make themselves look better. They're playing with lighting, they're taking special supplements that they shouldn't be, and are generally full of shit. You know this, but you still fall into the trap. And looking at not just social influencers, even your friends are putting bullshit online. It's not their real lives. You're just getting the highlight reel. It's not about what you achieve in the short term. It's about creating habits that are going to last a lifetime. Let's talk about why setting long-term habits is going to be crucial to your success. Here's how you can start creating habits that stick. Consistency over intensity. It's not about going from 0 to 100 in a flash. People don't do well when they do this. It's about being consistent. You hear this all the time, but we never do it. It's easy to say, but very hard to actually do. That's why there's such a big failure rate with dieting and trying to gain shape. But small actions repeated over a long time can only equal one thing: results, the results you're looking for. So make it part of your routine. This is how you make setting habit easier. If you struggle to make a habit stick, try to make it part of something you already do, something that's already a habit. For example, easiest one to explain is if you forget to take a supplement in the morning, like a multivitamin, instead of just trying to remember, just put it next to your toothbrush, because I bet you never forget to brush your teeth. So by doing this, you go in to brush your teeth, you see multivitamin by the toothbrush, you pop that, and you do your teeth. 100% success rate without even trying. You didn't even have to change your routine at all. This is a trigger that helps you to complete the task. But everything else, you need to go to your calendar. This is going to help you. We sort of live in a society now where we live and die by the calendar. So use it to our advantage. Enter these tasks as events or meetings and treat them as if they are. Make sure you do them. If it's scheduled on the calendar, it's part of the schedule, then I have to do it. So when it comes to habits, if you can make it as easy as possible to fit into your life, then you're going to do that. You'll have a greater chance of sticking to them. If you make it hard on yourself, like we tend to do, we tend to go, I'm going to do 7 gym sessions a day, but I've got no time. I'm going to eat perfect, but I hate eating vegetables. Try and make it fit your life as much as possible in the beginning. It will set you along the way. Then we can tweak as we go along. For instance, the diet side of things, if we just eat in a calorie deficit to begin with, then we can add more veg after when we're getting results and we're seeing the progress. It doesn't have to be hell day one. You don't have to punish yourself all the time. Focus on sustainable changes. So choose habits that are realistic. Training for a marathon when you haven't ran for 40 years is a stupid idea. If a habit seems too hard, it's okay to scale back and do an easier version. There's no one's watching. No one's gonna see what you're doing, see if you're cheating, or like I sort of said before, this stuff has to fit into your lifestyle. If it doesn't fit, it's gonna be so hard to stick to long term. And this fitness stuff should not be taking up your entire life. It should just fit nicely into it. If it's running your life and running your thoughts, you're doing it wrong and you're making it harder than it needs to be. So if your mind is 100% on this fitness stuff, you need to rethink what you're doing. So let's recap. You've learned today you can't mess this up. This takes away the fear of failure and keeps you moving forward with confidence. We learned about the importance of focusing on your own path and not comparing ourselves to others. And we finally had a look at setting habits that are going to keep you in this for the long term, which, good news for you, which will make this the last time you ever need to lose weight. Now you have the mindset sorted. You have the tools and the mindset to start your weight loss journey, knowing that you're in control of your own success, not anybody else. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small you think it is a step toward a healthy, happier you. Remember, that's what this is about. It's not about looking good on the beach. It's about feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling happy. And if you're ready to keep this momentum going, make sure you check out this next video where we dive even deeper into the 3 things you need to do before you set out on your weight loss journey.